Have you ever walked past someone and caught a scent that made you stop, turn around and wonder who that was? That's not an accident. That's a woman who knows exactly what she's doing. Today we're talking about 10 perfumes that women over 50 are wearing right now. Scents that seem to grab attention in a way that surprises even the women wearing them. Men notice. Coworkers ask questions. Strangers compliment. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which ones to try, and maybe more importantly, why they work so well on mature skin in the first place. If you're new here, welcome to Timeless Charm and Styles, the place where we talk about looking and feeling wonderful after 60, without spending a fortune to get there. And if you've been with us a while, welcome back. You already know we don't do fluff here. We keep things real simple and useful. Before we get into the list, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and tap the little bell so you never miss what we share next. It genuinely helps this channel grow, and it costs you nothing but a second of your time. Now let's get into it, because perfume number 1 on this list might already be sitting in your bathroom cabinet, and you had no idea it was doing this much work for you. Number 1. Chanel number 5. I know what you're thinking, everyone already knows about this one. But here's what most people don't realize. This scent has a strange effect on how people read your personality before you even open your mouth. It carries powdery floral notes mixed with something warm underneath. And that warmth is what makes people lean in a little closer without knowing why. Women over 50 who wear it often say the same thing, that people compliment them at the grocery store, at church, even in the elevator at work. It's not because the scent is loud. It's actually quiet, and that quietness is exactly why it works, because it makes people curious enough to get close instead of pulling away from something overpowering. There's also a history behind this scent that adds to its power. It was one of the first perfumes to blend synthetic and natural ingredients together, which gave it a smell that didn't exist anywhere in nature before it was created. That means when someone smells it on you, their brain doesn't automatically connect it to anything familiar. There's no flower in a garden that smells quite like it, no fruit at the market that matches it. That unfamiliarity is part of what draws people in, because the brain naturally pays closer attention to things it can't immediately place. If you've ever wanted to feel like the most put-together woman in the room without saying a single word, this is where you start. A light touch on the wrists and the base of the neck is all it takes, since this scent tends to grow stronger as it warms against your skin throughout the day. Number 2. Dior J'adore. This one has a completely different personality. Where the first scent whispers, this one glows. It's built around a bouquet of flowers that smell expensive without actually needing to be. Think of walking into a room after a warm shower, skin still a little damp, and that first spray settling into your collarbone. That's the sensation this perfume gives off. Men have described it as smelling like confidence, and older women who wear it often notice something interesting. People start making more eye contact with them in conversations. That's not a coincidence. Certain floral and fruity blends are known to trigger warmth and approachability in the brain of the person smelling it. What makes this one especially good for mature skin is how it interacts with natural body oils. As we get older, our skin chemistry changes slightly, and lighter floral perfumes sometimes fade too quickly because of that shift. This particular blend was designed to hold on to skin longer than most florals, which means you get hours of that warm glow without needing to reapply constantly throughout the day. So this isn't just about smelling nice, it's about literally changing how people respond to your presence in a room. Women who wear this often say they feel more talkative, more open, almost like the scent gives them permission to be a little more social than usual. Number 3. Coco Mademoiselle. This one has become a favorite among women who want something youthful but not childish. It carries citrus at the top, which gives that first burst of freshness, and then settles into something deeper and almost smoky as the hours go on. What's interesting is how this scent changes throughout the day. Morning you smell bright and playful. By evening you smell rich and a little mysterious. That transformation is part of why people notice it so much. It doesn't stay the same, so it keeps catching attention in new ways as the day goes on. This shifting quality is actually intentional, and it's called the dry down, the way a perfume settles after the initial spray fades. Cheaper perfumes tend to smell exactly the same from morning until night, which can become almost invisible to people around you after a while, since their nose simply stops registering something unchanging. This scent avoids that trap entirely, keeping people subtly curious without them even realizing why they keep noticing you throughout the day. If you're someone who wants a scent that keeps people wondering what you'll smell like next time they see you, this is a strong contender. And it works beautifully for women who move between different settings in a single day, from errands in the morning to dinner in the evening. Before we move to number 4, I want to ask you something. Which of these 3 scents have you already tried? Or are you already someone's biggest fan of one of them? Drop it in the comments below because I read every single one, and it genuinely helps me know what to cover in future videos. And if you haven't already, now is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button, because we've still got 7 more perfumes to go. And trust me, some of the best ones are still coming. Number 4. Guerlain Shalimar. This one is for the woman who isn't afraid of being remembered. It has a vanilla base, but not the sugary kind you'd find in a bakery. This is deep, almost smoky vanilla mixed with citrus and a touch of something slightly spicy. It's one of those scents that lingers on clothing long after you've left a room, which means people remember you even after you've walked away. Older women who wear this often say strangers stop them just to ask what they're wearing, because it doesn't smell like anything modern or trendy. It smells timeless, which fits perfectly with everything we talk about on this channel. There's a reason this scent has survived nearly a century since it was first created. Vanilla and warm spice combinations tap into something almost primal in human memory, often connected to comfort, safety, and warmth from childhood. That's part of why people react so strongly to it, even if they can't explain exactly why. It bypasses logical thinking and goes straight to feeling. Wearing something like this isn't about chasing youth, it's about owning your presence fully, in a way that feels earned rather than borrowed. A single spray on a scarf or a coat lapel can carry this scent beautifully throughout an entire evening. Number 5. Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium. I'll be honest, this one surprises people. It has coffee notes blended with vanilla and white flowers, and that combination creates something warm and a little addictive. It's the kind of scent that makes people want to stand closer to you, just to figure out what exactly they're smelling. Coffee-based perfumes have become popular because they trigger comfort in the brain, the same way walking into a coffee shop feels cozy and inviting. That specific association is incredibly hard to fake with synthetic notes alone, which is why this particular blend has become so talked about among women who want something that feels a little unconventional. Women over 50 who wear this often describe feeling more energetic and playful, almost like the scent gives them a little extra spark before they even leave the house. There's also something to be said for how unexpected it is on mature women specifically, since most people associate bold coffee and vanilla scents with a younger crowd. Wearing it confidently flips that expectation completely, and that contrast is exactly what makes people take a second look. If you want something that feels a little unexpected but still elegant, this is worth trying, especially for evening occasions where you want to leave a lasting impression. Number 6. Lancôme La Vie Estate Belle. This translates to life is beautiful, and honestly, the scent lives up to that name. It's built around pear, iris, and praline, giving it a sweetness that feels comforting rather than overwhelming. This is one of those perfumes that people associate with happiness, almost like the scent itself puts a smile on your face before you even realize it. Men have described this scent as smelling like joy, which is a beautiful thing to carry with you into every room you walk into. Part of the reason this scent works so well is the balance between the sweetness of praline and the sharper edge of iris underneath it. Without that iris note, the perfume would smell almost too sweet, bordering on childish. but that little sharpness keeps it grounded and sophisticated, which is exactly why it works so well on women who want warmth without losing an air of maturity. For women who want to feel lighter, softer, and more approachable, this fits that mood perfectly, and it's especially lovely for daytime wear, gatherings with family, or any occasion where you want to feel gently radiant rather than dramatic. Now for number 7, we have Chanel Coco Noir, a scent that feels a little more mysterious than the others on this list. It carries rose and jasmine at the heart, with a deep, almost smoky base underneath. Think of it as the elegant older sister to Coco Mademoiselle, still floral, but with more depth and quiet confidence. Women who wear this often describe feeling more grounded and self-assured, almost like putting on armor before stepping out for the day. It's not a loud scent, but it's the kind that makes people pause when you walk by, wondering what exactly that mysterious warmth is. What sets this scent apart is the use of dark woods and subtle smoke in the base notes, ingredients that are usually reserved for perfumes marketed toward men. Blending those heavier notes with soft rose and jasmine creates a contrast that feels unexpectedly powerful, almost like wearing silk over steel. That contradiction is exactly why people find it so intriguing, because it doesn't fit neatly into one category. This is a wonderful choice for important occasions, meetings, dinners, or any moment where you want to walk in and immediately command quiet respect without saying a word. Before we continue to the final 3, I want to remind you, if this video is teaching you something new, do me a huge favor and like this video right now. It really does help more people discover this channel, and it lets me know to keep making content like this for you. Also, if you're new here, welcome again. We'd love to have you stick around as part of this community. Number 8. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This is a scent that feels like a Mediterranean vacation in a bottle. Citrus and apple sit at the top, giving it that crisp, refreshing feeling, while cedar and musk settle underneath to keep it grounded. This is a favorite for women who want something that feels youthful without trying too hard. It smells like sunshine, like fresh laundry, like a good day. People are drawn to scents that remind them of comfort and simplicity, and this perfume delivers exactly that. There's something almost universally appealing about clean citrus scents, since they tap into associations most people already have from everyday life: fresh fruit, clean homes, sunny mornings. Because those associations are so widely shared, this perfume tends to be liked by nearly everyone who encounters it, which makes it a wonderfully safe yet effective choice for women who want to be well received in almost any setting, from casual outings to family gatherings. If your personality leans more playful and easygoing, this scent tends to match that energy perfectly, and it works beautifully in warmer months when heavier perfumes can feel like too much. Number 9. Tom Ford Black Orchid. This one is bold in a completely different way. It has dark chocolate, black truffle, and spice blended together, creating something rich and almost hypnotic. This isn't a scent for blending in. It's a scent for women who want to be remembered the moment they walk out of a room. Older women who wear this often say people ask them directly what perfume they have on, because it doesn't smell like anything typical. The use of black truffle in particular is quite rare in perfumery, and it gives the scent an almost edible, earthy richness that most noses aren't used to encountering. That rarity is precisely why it grabs attention so effectively, since the brain naturally focuses more intently on things it hasn't smelled 100 times before. Combined with the natural sweetness of dark chocolate underneath, it creates a scent profile that feels indulgent without ever tipping into something overwhelming. It smells expensive, mysterious, and a little daring, which is exactly the kind of energy that keeps people curious about you. And it's a fantastic choice for evenings out or special occasions where you want to leave a lasting impression long after you've left. Number 10. Estée Lauder Beautiful. Finally, we have a classic that has stood the test of time for good reason. It's built around a bouquet of roses, lilies, and marigold, giving it a soft, romantic quality that feels timeless rather than trendy. This is the kind of scent that feels like a warm hug, comforting and familiar, yet still elegant enough to turn heads. Women who wear this often say it reminds them of their mothers or grandmothers, yet somehow still feels fresh on their own skin. That generational connection is actually part of its charm rather than something to shy away from. Scents tied to memory carry an emotional weight that newer, trendier perfumes simply can't replicate, since they're often the first perfume people ever associate with elegance and womanhood from childhood. Wearing something with that kind of emotional resonance means you're not just wearing a nice smell, you're carrying a feeling that other people recognize instantly, even if they can't name it. It proves that you don't need something loud or unusual to be noticed. Sometimes soft and familiar is exactly what draws people in. And this remains one of the most complimented florals among women over 50 for exactly that reason. So there you have it, 10 perfumes that women over 50 are wearing right now, each one carrying its own personality, its own story, and its own way of making people take notice. What I want you to remember from this video is simple. Confidence isn't something you buy in a bottle, but the right scent can absolutely help you carry the confidence you already have a little louder into the world. Perfume isn't about impressing anyone else. It's about feeling like the best version of yourself the moment you walk out that door. Before you go, I'd love to know which of these 10 perfumes you're most excited to try. Or maybe you already have a favorite that wasn't even on this list. Either way, drop it in the comments. I read every single one and I love hearing from you. If this video helped you discover something new today, please give it a like, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss the next video. We've got so much more style, beauty, and confidence tips coming your way, all made specifically with you in mind. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today, and I'll see you in the very next video.